You have likely heard the conflicting advice. It echoes loudly through the world of health and fitness. One person swears that skipping breakfast was the key to their transformation. Another insists that eating small, frequent meals is the only way to stoke their metabolic fire. This division creates a great deal of confusion. It leaves many people wondering if they are making a fundamental mistake in their quest to lose fat. The debate often centers on two popular approaches: intermittent fasting, 3 meals a day. Which one is truly superior for shedding unwanted body fat? The sheer volume of information can feel overwhelming. New trends keep arriving, each promising to be the definitive answer. That noise makes it hard to tell fact from fiction. Intermittent fasting is not a diet. It is an eating pattern. It does not tell you what to eat. It tells you when to eat. Cycle between eating periods and voluntary fasting periods. One common method, the 16.8 schedule. Fast 16 hours, eat within an 8-hour window. For many, that means skipping breakfast. First meal at noon, last meal before 8 p.m. Other variations exist. The 5.2 diet. Eat normally 5 days. Restrict calories 2 non-consecutive days. The appeal is multifaceted. Primary benefit for many: simplicity. Instead of tracking multiple meals and snacks, you follow a schedule. That reduces decision fatigue and makes it easier to manage total intake. Biologically, fasting offers advantages. When you fast, insulin drops significantly. That hormonal shift helps your body access stored fat and burn it for energy. This is called metabolic switching. But fasting is not magic. Overeating in the window, early side effects, or social conflicts can undermine results. The 3 meals a day structure is the most conventional eating pattern in the Western world. It is the rhythm many of us were raised on. Breakfast to start the day, lunch to refuel midday, dinner to cap it off. This approach gives a predictable, steady supply of energy throughout your waking hours. For many people, that regularity is comforting and helps prevent extreme hunger that leads to poor choices and overeating. The structure becomes portion control. You know another meal is coming, making it easier to manage hunger and stick to sensible portions. One major benefit is muscle maintenance. To lose fat while preserving lean muscle mass, consume adequate protein. Spreading protein across 3 meals makes that easier and helps optimize muscle protein synthesis. The 3-meal approach aligns with social and professional schedules, business lunches, family dinners, social gatherings, boosting long-term adherence. But it only works if meals are well constructed. The pattern fails when meals are highly processed and calorie-dense. Eating 3 large meals of refined carbs and unhealthy fats leads to weight gain, not loss. Success depends on mindfulness and good choices each meal. Focus on nutrient-dense foods, lean proteins, vegetables, fruits, whole grains. Section 4. Busting the metabolism myth. More meals do not mean more burn. For decades, eat many small meals to stoke your metabolism. Every time you eat, you burn calories digesting food. That is the thermic effect of food, TEF. So people think more meals equals more TEF. Many prepped 6 or more small meals daily. That is a misunderstanding. TEF depends on total calories and macros over 24 hours, not on meal frequency. 2,000 calories across 3 large meals, 2,000 across 6 smaller meals. Total TEF is virtually identical. The metabolic boost is proportional to meal size. Protein, about 20–30%. Carbohydrates, about 5–10%. Fats, about 0–3%. A high-protein diet raises TEF slightly versus low protein at the same calories. Splitting that into more meals does not amplify the effect. Eating every 2 to 3 hours to rev metabolism is a myth. It can even increase overeating and make tracking harder. Choose frequency for hunger control, not a metabolic advantage. Section 5. The unwavering truth. It is always about the calorie deficit. After dissecting intermittent fasting, the 3-meal model, the myth of metabolic stoking, we arrive at the core principle of fat loss. It is a truth that transcends all fads and trends. The single most important factor is not when or how often you eat. It is whether you are in a consistent calorie deficit. To lose weight, you must expend more energy than you consume. Your body then turns to stored fat to make up the difference. Every effective diet, from keto to vegan to intermittent fasting, works for one reason and one reason only. It helps create and sustain a calorie deficit. Intermittent fasting can shorten your eating window so you naturally eat less. 3 meals can provide structure and satiety to control portions. Both drive the same destination, a negative energy balance. Think of energy like a bank account. Calories eaten are deposits. Calories burned are withdrawals. If withdrawals exceed deposits over time, the balance, stored fat, goes down. This is thermodynamics applied to human physiology, non-negotiable. It is empowering. There is no single best way for everyone. The best diet is the one you can stick to long-term, fits your life, manages hunger, supports energy, and helps you comfortably eat fewer calories than you burn. The method is secondary. The calorie deficit is primary. Section 6. Choosing your path. Practical guidance for your lifestyle. Now that we have established that the calorie deficit is king, the question becomes, which path will make it easiest for you? The answer lies in your personal preferences, your daily schedule, how your body responds to different eating patterns. There is no one-size-fits-all. A little self-experimentation is key. Let's outline some clear indicators to help you decide. This is about finding the path of least resistance. Choose to try intermittent fasting if you are not hungry in the morning, you like bigger meals, you prefer simplicity, small meals feel unfulfilling, evening snacking is an issue, a hard cutoff helps. For example, Mark skips breakfast. He has a substantial lunch at 1 p.m. and dinner at 7 p.m. It fits his workflow and controls calories effortlessly. Consider 3 meals a day if you get very hungry when you wait, you work out in the mornings, you want family routines. Steady energy improves work focus. For instance, Anna trains in the morning and manages kids' schedules. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner keep energy stable and routine manageable. Universal principles: prioritize protein, fill half your plate with vegetables, stay well hydrated, incorporate resistance training, be patient, test a plan for 3 to 4 weeks. The best plan becomes effortless. Which camp are you in? Intermittent fasting or 3 meals a day? Comment below. And for real, no BS fat loss tips. Subscribe to Fit Nutri Diet.